The Virtuous Essenes, Part 3 of 12, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on August 22, 2007, in Paris, France.
Peace for Ukraine or Ukraine.
Lập ra thất với vài mầm yêu nhỏ, thì tình son như vỗ cánh xa khơi. Còn lại gì chỉ cơm áo vụn vơi, đời trần tạo phơ phơ không kiểm soát. Probably at that time, the high priest of Greece was supposed to be high order, and was supposed to be revered by people. So maybe that's why he compared it like that. It's like this kind of honesty, purity, diligence, and devotion are not found in such high order of priesthood, perhaps, established religious orders at that time, I guess. That was 37 AD, after Christ, okay? I'm not talking about the Greeks right now, or any Greeks, whatever, all right? It's supposed to be like that in here. So not even found in any other people, but it has always characterized the Essenes from time immemorial. You see, that is the order that Jesus belonged to. So how would a great master like Jesus do anything contradictory to this doctrine once he is already accepted in the order? I mean, he had to go through trial and tribulation in order to be accepted already, be vegetarian and all that. Okay. Now, they never keep servants. They do not think it's right that one should be the slave or servant of the other, as all men are brethren, and God is their Father. Okay. Therefore, they serve and assist each other. Only assist, assistance, but not slavery. For accountants of the profit of their agricultural labor and handiwork, they choose the most virtuous, honest, and pious of their brethren. The one who is the most honest and trustworthy, they entrust all their profit, so that this man or woman will divide equally and fairly among them to whomever needs it. These also perform the service of priests and provide for all the wants as food and clothing. Of course, I have said already, and here he said it. They all live the same simple, industrious, and frugal life. In his work, Josephus, the Bello Judaico, chapter 2, verse 13, Josephus further writes, "The third class of philosophers among the Jews, and the class that is most esteemed for their just and moral life, is that of the Essenes. Although they are certainly descended from the Jewish people, they show more enmity and love for each other than other Jews." I mean, at that time, okay? And live a more moral life. Compared to all other Jews at that time, they were the most excellent in virtues. That's what it was. They shun and despise sensuality as a great sin, but consider a moral and temperate life a great virtue. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Huh? Like if you go wild on sensual pleasure, that is not good. But if you lead a normal life, like you married and have a normal life of children, bearing and rearing, that's okay. That's what it means. And not, over-indulgence, in sensual pleasure, even like drinking and drugging and all those stuff, Okay. They pride highly the strength of mind and the power to overcome the passions and desires of their nature. They willingly adopt the children of other people, and especially while these are very young, as then they are most susceptible to teaching and impressions. They show great kindness to such children, hold them dear, and teach them all kinds of knowledge and science, morals and religions. They do not reject wedlock, but, to the contrary, consider it necessary for the propagation of mankind. They despise riches and worldly gain, and the equality of property among them must be admired. It means they share equally between each other. In that community, they share. Yeah. Therefore, none of them are seen to live in abundance or need, not too rich and not too poor. The laws of the order regulate that everyone that enters into the brotherhood gives up to this all his property and wealth, so that they will share among themselves. What's the name, sis? Can you go? Oh, there's a white bag. There's a white case of umbrella. Can you bring it here for me? I get a little tired reading without glasses. I can manage, but too many lights, that make my eyes tired. Okay. Therefore, among them are seen neither haughtiness nor slavish subjection, but all live together as brethren, sharing good and evil. Ooh, that's not good, the last one. Probably sharing all the good and the bad, whatever happens. Yeah, like something good happens to them, good harvest, they all share together. And if misfortune befalls them, like maybe a drought or maybe a flood or something, then they bear it all together. It doesn't mean that they share the evilness of themselves. It's not like that. Probably the translation is not clear. So I want to make it clear to you, okay? Because it doesn't make sense, right? All these virtuous people share the evil. They don't have any, right? They don't have any before they enter the order, even. So it has to be like something that happened to them due to collective karma of the world, yeah? Or even some of their individual past karmic retribution, as you know, eh? The fixed karma of this lifetime, huh? My famous glasses from apotheke. Yeah, gas station, huh? Can buy it in gas station. So, reading glasses. Wow, it's nice to have a little wind. Welcome. All right. Yeah. Where were we? Okay. They do not live in any particular town, but in every town the order has its respective house. Huh. Sounds familiar, huh? No? Why don't they call it center? Like Paris Center. In this house, the members take their abode when they arrive on their travels, and they are there supplied with what they want. Yeah, wonderful, huh? Yeah, of course there's always food in the kitchen, huh? Everything is here at their disposition. Yeah, if we have anything at all around here at your disposition, except the floor. Yeah, this sounds familiar to me, huh? Does it sound familiar to you? Yes. Yeah. All right. Everything is here, in that house, in that center, as if in their own house. Yeah. Here they are received as the best of friends and near relations by persons they never before saw in their life. Doesn't matter. You come first time, second time is the same, right? You're always the best in that house, and you're always welcome. Yeah, treat it like relatives. Yeah, like family members. Is that not so among us?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. Yeah, it's truly like that, huh?
Yes.
Many of you didn't ever see each other before. You just come here or anywhere in any centers, and then you are just friends and immediate, right? Happy to see each other like a long lost relatives. Oh, who are you? Love to see you. What's your name? And you call each other brother and sister, huh? Very good. In every town, there is an elder who has in his care clothes and other necessary things that he graciously distributes to them who need such things. The Essenes use their clothes until they are worn out and cannot be used any longer. Very frugal people and simple. They neither buy nor sell among themselves. Every member willingly gives his brother what he needs of his, and is again supplied by others with what is needful. Yeah, it's the exchanging system. It's a very nice community indeed, huh? Okay. Even if he thinks he never can repay it, he may, without bashfulness, receive it, as this is a rule within them. Yeah. Even if you know you cannot repay the money, if you need it and somebody gives it to you, you take it within the brotherhood, and sisterhood. The Essenes worship of God is grand, sacred, and majestic. Before the sun rises and greets the earth with its beams, they do not speak on earthly matters, but read and send forth their sacred, humble prayers that they have learned from their fathers. You know, meditation in the morning, yeah, prayers, yeah, okay. The elder points out the work in which each one is most skilled. You know, if you have talent for cameraman, then you are a cameraman. The elder says so. Having thus worked for 5 hours, do they again gather, bathe themselves in cold water, and don a white linen cap. But this is not white. But yeah, you can have white. The tradition is like that. White symbolizes purity, you know, and nothingness. Yeah, that you don't have anything to hide. Everything is clear. Yeah, and everything is simple in your life. This is the meaning of it. And I don't mind advocating that, but it's just less convenient for you in these days. Yeah, actually, in these temples, you know, in this house, they probably provide it already. You know, everybody goes, you wash your hands, and you wear a white apron, you know, to make it look clean for everybody, and everybody looks equal. You know what I mean? And dignified. That's it. Yeah, we could have done that. We could do that too, but for your convenience, I don't want to impose so many, you know, restrictions. But it would have been good like that. Yeah, you know, like those the Muslim wear.
Yes.
That is for the old tradition. Yeah. It's just that when we wear such things, we have to also remember what it stands for. Yeah, for purity, equality among men, and respectful towards all lives. Yeah, and vegan. Well, you can wear white. I'm sure you're worth it. Huh? But for the sake of convenience, yeah, you wear whatever you wear. I'm not saying anymore. But in the beginning, actually, I told everybody to wear it below the knees, or just a little bit above the knees, especially women. But never mind. It's okay. Just try to keep your mind straight. That's it, okay? It's not just the clothes. The mind has to be straight. But the clothes do help. The clothes do help. That's why some of the poor ladies don't wear clothes. Yeah, they go on the stage and they just take off their clothes. Yeah. Something like that, yeah? Oh, just wear a little bit. Yeah. They are probably the most renunciation people among us, huh? We haven't got there yet, so it's okay. Tôi đang yêu nhưng ngập ngừng giữa mộng, lòng phân vân khó tâm sự vì đâu. Nửa muốn yêu, nửa muốn tránh ngày sau, sợ tình ai như bẫy mong gió nào.
Warmongers belong to hell, not to our civilized world.
We should save ourselves from the sin of killing other living creatures. Thus, the feeling of compassion will be born in all hearts. There will be an end to killing, conflict, and war. His Holiness Sri Satguru Jagjit Singh Ji Maharaj, Vegetarian.